Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In case you guys are new, my name is Grant. Tyler, my son Ty, he's behind the camera today. He does a great job with all that stuff. But at any rate, hey, I had a request from a good friend of mine, John. Hardware considerations for cabinetry, whether it's a vanity, whether it's kitchen cabinets or whatever. Hey, what's your go-to for hinges and drawer guides? He even mentioned, hey, it might make a good video. And I got to thinking, I'm like, well, hey, it might. So I've put together just a little something this morning, and I hope it's good enough. I know it will be on the drawer guides, but on our hinges, I've made this little mock-up tie, built this little cabinet, and then we made these little different scenarios, guys. There's a lot going on right here now for hinges, hinge considerations. Okay, first let's talk drawer guides. Let's talk drawer guides, Ty. Let's start with my least favorite and go up to my most favorite. My least favorite are the cheapies they call it undermounts, side and undermounts that you can get at the big box store. I don't recommend these things. Golly, man, these are so old school. The cheapies, man. And anyway, I'm not going to recommend these. I don't even want to open the package. Why I've still got them, I don't have a clue. But I had them back there. I found some back there. Okay, my next least favorite are side mount drawer guides. Okay. Look at the size of that dude. It's like 26, 28 inches long. Here's the thing about these, they're fine. Full extension, probably 100-pound drawer guides. Full extension, they're fine, but they're not. I'm gonna show you some soft close here in a minute. They're just plain Jane. You get these at the big box store all day long. You'll pay all the money, so be careful with that. I'm not going to recommend these for kitchen cabinets or vanities, these side mounts at all. But if you want to keep it simple, and I'll show you what I've done. If you'll look behind me over here, what I've done in the shop. We'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to recommend everything soft close. I'm just about it. It's the latest and greatest. It's trendy. It's just what people expect to see when they look for quality. Okay, here's one that's zinc coated. Watch this. So, full extension, but then you push it and it catches. I think that showed up. Goes in, catches, and it closes on its own. Okay, we've got that in. It's called zinc or clear. I'm a big fan of black ones. Same thing, soft close. See how it pulls in on its own. Okay. I like using these black ones on office furniture. Ty, did we use this on our desk build on that video? Didn't we have some? We had some of these. But anyway, guys, I like the black ones. Furniture, like a chest of drawers, potentially. Possibly a vanity, but especially furniture and like office furniture, especially. Okay, these ones basically no different. They look a little different or what it's soft close, but that's what I use. Look right here, Ty. Show them this right here. This is what I chose to use for these right here. On these drawers, that's just what I wanted. Soft close, I just like them. Easy breezy. Okay, that's that part. Now, my favorite guides are these big bad boys, undermount guides. They're big. There's a lot going on. They're soft close, so you can see full extension and soft close. Okay, but they're undermount. So what happens, I've got a drawer right here that's just been hanging out in the shop. When these go in and you open them, you don't see the guides. I'll show you that here in just a second. What happens on these, your drawer body, there's some things, some parameters you got to have. For one thing, this space that this part of the drawer drops into has to be 5/8. Okay, now I'm going to show you something. Here is some pre-finished drawer, well, that doesn't look too sporty, drawer body material. You can buy 8 foot long. We source this out, but it's, God, so easy. 5/8, 5/8 thick. It falls right in here, just like it's supposed to in that guide. So, at any rate, super cool, but you gotta build your drawer out of the 5/8. Now, the guides, I mean, it's simple. Little notch here, little notch there for this to lay down in. These little clips, 2 screws per, they're easy. Drop the drawer in. Let's see, now I've got a tie. Where is that? Let me see. That one clicked in. I've got my little tab off right there. I've got to adjust it. But anyway, so how that happens, you got this little tab back here. Let me turn it over, Ty. And it clicks in right there. It's super cool. I need to get that in. Why didn't it go in? I'm off ever so slightly. All right, guys. Let's say that's in your cabinet and you can pull that out and you don't see, that's the main thing. You don't see any hardware. It's all tucked up underneath, concealed. And then when it goes in, soft close. We could take them in their tie and show them in a cabinet how that works. But at any rate, these are super easy. We like these, and this to take this thing out. To take this drawer out, let's see, Ty. You just unclip that and you just set it back. It is super easy. The install is just as easy. Comes with these little clips. Here you get these. Now, I say that. If you was doing a frameless cabinet, you wouldn't need these. You would just screw this straight to your bulkhead. But if you got a face frame, use these. That slides on there like that. Now, that's adjustable in and out. Oh, adjustable in and out. Side to side. Super easy, super adjustable. That's my favorite. Okay, hey, let me show them one thing. On the drawer body, you can buy these little guys here. What's this called? Jigget. If I'm not mistaken, I got this at Rockler. What this does is it helps you get this hole in the right spot in the back of the drawer, because it's crucial. You saw I had trouble on that one, wouldn't go in, but look, that right there lays right in there like that, and you drill that hole right there. Just like that. You drill that, it's got a stop on it right there. You move it to the other side, you set it right there, bam. You drill that one, bam. That's how that works. This is, golly, Ty, these, This doesn't work for all. It's got another drill guide right here for right there and right there. I don't think, Ty, for that, well, it does too. These particular clips, this would work, but some of these clips I've got the screw spacing isn't the same. But you pre-drill those right there too, right there, and then you flip it over and do that one. It's super cool, it's super easy. We like this a lot, don't we, Ty? Okay. That is my consideration for drawer guides. Now, all day long. Undermount, soft close, all the things. We love them. Okay. Let's talk about cabinet door hinges. Golly. You see what all I got going on here. All right. Golly, guys, I don't even know if I know where to start. Hey, time will grab my glasses. I'm old. So I can see what I got going on here. Okay, all right, look. I call these ones long arms. I love these kind of hinges right here. Part of the main, well, I mean, they're super stout, super adjustable, and watch this, Ty. What I like about these is they unclip. And you can put them on, you can take them off, put them on, take them off. All day long, it's no big deal. Go back. Just as easy, I say that. Come on. Come on. Ty, it's not wanting to. It's not wanting to cooperate. Weird. Okay. These face frame hinges here, you can get at the big box store. You can get these too. Some of them. They're okay, but you could see how there's just a lot. I don't know, man. There's just not much happening right here. Now you can adjust. You can adjust these up and down here, in and out, up and down. Whatever, still, these two, it's adjustable, right? Okay, Ty, let's see. Okay, you see how that's not soft close, right? See, bam. Look at this little switch right here. Little flip the switch, and now look at that. But it's slow. So guys, what I like to do, see how slow that is? Golly, that get on my nerves. So, what I like to do, if my cabinet door has two of these, I like to set one switch on, the other one to switch off. But at any rate, that's that thing. All right, okay. On these long arms, I want to show you guys a little bit. Pay attention to these clips. These are called, I call them face frame. They're face frame clips. But you can use them on a bulkhead, frameless application. I'm going to show you that here in a minute. Both of these are that particular face frame clip. Now, how you get your different overlays, your half-inch overlay, your full overlay, your whatever, has to do with these clips. All right, Ty. So let's close these. And I want to show you guys, this would be called, see the overlay, how much it hangs over. This would be called a full overlay. This one would be called a half overlay. It's not as much. It's not a lot of difference. On a face frame cabinet, it's not that big a deal what you choose to do. On a frameless application like this, on this side, more than likely, you would do a full overlay hinge that would, then that's what this one's going to be. That'll allow you to bring all of your doors closer together and get a smaller reveal in between doors. Okay, let's talk about, Ty, you see this clip and that clip are called bulkhead clips. You can't use this setup, this hinge, that clip on this side over here. It won't work. It won't work over here. You see where it fastens back here, it would be over here, it'd be behind the face frame. So it won't work. So don't do that. Make sure if you order your long arms, your hinge, just get the right corresponding clip. Now Ty, I'm not real sure I remember if it was this, no, was it this one? We'll interchange with that. Okay. Okay, now watch. This is a face frame clip like we got over here. Same hinge, but I think, Ty, look, it snaps onto that. The reason I'm bringing that up is just be sure you get the right clip for the application that you've got, whether you've got frameless or not. Now, the safest thing to do is, regardless of what you've got, is do a face frame clip. That's the safest. Don't even get these bulkhead clips. I just happen to have a bunch, and I wanted to show you guys that works. I mean, it works great. Okay. All right, Ty. Oh, yeah. Let me show you something about these. These particular hinges are the brand is Bloom. Oh, what was this? A Berta, and we've got, anyway, a different manufacturers or whatever here. The cool thing I like about this long arm, like we showed here on this one, it's got a little button that lets you, okay, Ty, let me show you. I'm gonna speed it up. Okay, and now that's loud. Guys, you wouldn't want that. You'd have to call them mutes or little bumpers or whatever to keep that from doing that. But there again, if you've got two hinges on a door, you could turn one off and one on, and you could get that, because when it suckers on, you see it flip around? It's just slow. It's just slow to me, and I like having that option. Okay? All right, Ty, let's look right here at this one. Look at this, all this going on right here. Golly. This is called 140 degree hinge. It lets this thing get on back further. You see how, you can see the difference in here, how much further this gets back and away, where these don't. These are all called 110s, 110 degree. I think these are 110 degree or whatever. But at any rate, so this is a big bad boy. That's just an option. And there again, you can get face frame clips for these as well. Okay. I don't know that I hate. Okay, let's talk about this inset right here. Okay, I want you to look at how, let me open this, Ty. The difference in that, I don't know if I've got another. The difference how this is made. Look at how that big knuckle sticking out right there. Well, there again, that's for inset. Okay, just the way it's made, it makes you flush. There's no overlay like these ones. Now, that's great and that's beautiful. A lot of people like an inset look. Get these tight reveals here and here. It's the most difficult. It's the most expensive way to do a door or a drawer. I mean, either way, no matter how you slice it, it's the most expensive, but it's cool. But anyway, that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Okay, Ty, let's talk about this, and then we're gonna wind this up. All right, Ty, oh, I wish I had one of these already. Let's say there was a wall right here. And then you open that up. Oh, my door hits my wall. Oh, I don't like that. Well, they make these little clips right here. Look at there. That's one style. And then here's another style. Right? And what they do is they pop right in here, right in there, right in there. They pop in there, snap in there, and it keeps that dude out like that right there. At a 90, 80, was it 85 degrees? It doesn't even go back 90 degrees. And that lets you lets you control how much that thing opens up in case it was an issue with a wall or whatever. All right, I believe that's it. Those are my considerations. I say considerations. All right, let's back this up, Ty. This hinge, this bloom, with this adjustable, soft close part of this is my favorite hinge. It's a long arm, and I would do a face frame clip for it instead of this bulkhead, so I could use it face frame or bulkhead, either one. That's my favorite hinge. And you can get that full overlay or half overlay. It's all in the kind of clip, how it's made. That's where you get the difference in half overlay. The hinge is the same. So you can buy a whole box of these and just get you a few half-inch overlay clips and full overlay clips, and now you've got options for that. Okay, now, so that's my favorite hinge, that long arm right there. I'm not a big fan of these. I'm not a big fan of those. They're okay. I like the long arm. These are my guides that I like. Let me mention one thing about drilling for these. 35 millimeter is the bit size on that. Now, this is made by Bloom. It's called an Echo drill. I've had this a long time, and it's got the options to drill these 3 holes. Now, some of these hinges come with these little dowels. They call these dowels, and these would just drive down in there and makes it holds. It holds really good. 90% of the time, I just drill just a plain hole like that, drop that hinge down in there, and just screw it off. I don't hardly ever do these because I'm not a production shop. This would be more of a production setup, in my opinion. Whatever. Yeah, golly. I've got this old dedicated drill right here. I hardly ever use anything corded anymore, but I've had this so long. Socket. This is a setup, and this is a happening. Drilling that hole right there. It's kind of a happening. Lot of torque, so I like a torquey drill, and that's what I use on that. Although a cordless drill, it would work too. But anyway, guys, I believe that's it for me on considerations for cabinet hardware. And we will just catch up with you guys on the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it was good information. Peace.